Van Gorder creating roles for guys seems like something that's been a big spring development according to Coach Kelly. So how does Van Gorder get that point across where everybody's engaged?
I think that he really makes it clear that everybody can play in a certain position, and some guys are better fit in certain positions. So I think he looks for people that can play in situational football. And that's been a big focus for us, is identifying people that can play on different downs, and I think that that's something you can see in our spring game. So I think he's done a really good job finding the right roles for people.
Does that create more ownership for guys?
Oh, definitely, definitely. When you know that this is what I need to focus on, this is this is what I own in this defense. This is my role. This is how I can help the defense become the best defense in the country. Then definitely, I think that's going to create a sense of ownership and more pride in what you do.
And just so your thoughts on your spring overall?
I think I had a good spring. I learned a ton. It was a spring that was a lot of mistakes were made by by everybody, but it's exciting in that we're getting after it. A lot of steps were made in the right direction, but we still have a long way to go.
Lastly, practice against Malik every day. Is this the best he's looked, or is this one of his best days at least?
You know what? I mean, I didn't really focus on Malik a ton today. I was watching the defense. When I wasn't in and when I was in, I was watching everything.
Right.
I think that Malik set a strong spring, and I mean, I think that he looked pretty consistent with what he's been doing.
Coach mentioned at the end that you became a player over the course of the spring that he can't take off the field.
I don't know about that. Everybody can be taken off the field.
Yeah, he had mentioned that at one point too. But we were looking for a fourth person after some of the obvious candidates like Sheldon Day and Kavari Russell, and he did bring your name up. What was the key to your spring to put yourself in? He mentioned it might not be big enough, but you make plays, you understand the defense, and you're just kind of ahead at understanding the defense. Is that really what you just picked it up pretty quickly?
I think that's my role. As the middle linebacker, you need to drive the defense. I really tried to take ownership in that fact. Obviously I need to put myself in position to make plays, but I really have been focusing on putting everyone else in the position to make a play as well.